to Milos.
Milos is famous for its approximately 72 beaches.
Throughout the next few days we'll try and get around to as many as possible and just show you some of the beautiful beaches of Milos.
The Greek island Milos is part of the Cyclades group and is a 45-minute flight from Athens.
Natty, what happened?
I just got bitten by a fish.
How big was the fish?
That's big.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Lucky to be alive.
I know, like he's like an anaconda.
Μα μου αρέσεις ήδη υπερβολικά και χτυπάει η καρδιά μου τόσο δυνατά. Πρέπει να βρεθούμε.
So we just rented a car to drive around Milos for 3 days, and we'd hired the car. We told the guy we're just going to go in and book a ferry. Came back outside and there was a €80 parking fine sitting on the front of the car. We hadn't even touched the car. We hadn't
even turned the car on, and we had an €80 fine. I was so angry. I was like, we hadn't even touched the car, and he was like, oh, well you have 10 days to pay it, and
no. So
we'll keep you updated as to whether we get away with this $80 fine or not.
We're not paying this fine.
We're not paying it because we hadn't even touched the car.
Not happy.
No.
We're at a little fishing village called Plaka, which is famous just for having very colourful houses. All the different little shacks are done up in different bright colours.
Σε ένα μέρος θα πάμε μαγευτικό. Να είμαστε μόνο εσύ κι εγώ.
The last 2 months around Europe has turned into my tour of European bakeries. In the last video I showed you the burek, the Bosnian pastry, and I thought that was the best, but I've come to Greece and their spinach pie I think has topped it. We found this really cute bakery on the island of Milos, and they make the best spinach pies. I'll give you a look at it. The pastry is definitely what makes it, so I'm going to give it a taste.
Έλα να μαγεύσεις τα όνειρά μου. Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi boca.
Fried cheese.
So I'm in Greece, so do as the Greeks do and have an ouzo. But the real reason is that I've got a cold and I'm only sticking to straight spirits.
Bottoms up, Natty. Maybe not the whole thing. Delish.
Pasito, pasito, suave, suavecito. Nos vamos pegando poquito a poco. Que le enseñes a mi boca tus lugares favoritos. Pasito, pasito, suave, suavecito. Nos vamos pegando poquito a poco. Filha na
How was it, Nat?
Yeah, I jumped the fire in Milos.
Right, this is the famous Venus de Milo sculpture, which is currently in the Louvre in Paris. It was actually called Venus de Milo, actually means Venus of Milos, and it was discovered in Milos in 1820 in a farmer's field, cut up into pieces. And then it was actually taken by the French government. They realised the importance of the sculpture and they took it back to the Louvre. And there's a big push at the moment to get the statue returned to Milos. They want it back on the island by 2020 is their goal, which would be 200 years after it was first discovered. And in lots of the homes and restaurants and hotels of Milos, they've got little pictures of the sculpture and they say that they're in mourning and they want it to return as quickly as they can.
And Joe, in your opinion, do you think the statue should be returned to Milos?
I think it should, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I think the Louvre's going to give it back to Milos.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Anyway, very interesting. Prettiest beach I've seen.
Alright, we've heard awesome things about this beach and how beautiful it is down there, but the cool thing about this beach too, the only way to get there is via a rope and a ladder. You've got to climb down.
This is the rope. I'll give it a go.
Alright, you go first, Nat.
Do I hold on? No. Wish me luck.
Yeah, I was going to say we only could be there. It doesn't.
So today's our final day in Milos, and we have done a lot of the beaches down this side of the island. So today we decided to do some up here. The weather's really nice and there's no wind, so we've heard that Plaka is a beautiful beach to go to. So we'll show you some footage in a second.
Μα μου αρέσεις ήδη υπερβολικά και χτυπάει η καρδιά μου τόσο δυνατά. Πρέπει να βρεθούμε, μη χάνεις χρόνο. Despacito, quiero